Despite the problems and criticism around the Olympics, these past 2 weeks still have provided their share of incredible accomplishments and powerful moments to celebrate. Amna Nawaz talks with one of the members of Team USA who brought home gold.
Judy, Nick Baumgartner has not only won a gold medal, but he did it as the oldest American athlete to compete at the Beijing Games. He clinched gold in the mixed snowboard cross last weekend, along with his 36-year-old teammate Lindsey Jacobellis. That came just days after a disappointing elimination in the men's individual snowboard cross. This was Baumgartner's fourth Winter Olympics and his first Olympic medal. Nick Baumgartner joins me now. Nick, welcome to the NewsHour. First and foremost, congratulations. Show us the bling. I know you got it close by.
Yeah, absolutely. We got her here. Unbelievable. It's just so amazing. And I'm honored to be able to bring this back here.
It's a thing of beauty, and I want to ask you about your journey to that in just a second. But Nick, take me to that moment. Just that moment, you watched Lindsey cross the finish line and you knew you had finally won that gold medal. In that moment, what did it feel like?
Wow, that moment I think was sweeter than it ever could have been, being what happened 2 days prior when I made a small mistake in the individual race where I was showing lots of speed and I got eliminated and didn't get to go to the medal rounds. And to me, for being my fourth Olympics, I don't know if I have another shot. So there was a lot riding on that. So my emotions came out. People got to see me do a very hard interview to do. And a lot of emotions came out. And me, I'm proud that those came out because everyone got to see what we go through as athletes. But when I got to sit there and watch Lindsey, it's no one better to have in the gate than the greatest snowboard cross racer of all time. She's the winningest snowboard cross racer ever. And to have her as my teammate lightens the load a little bit and makes it a little more fun. So you're enjoying yourself and you're riding better. And then when I got to the bottom and I got to watch her go, I knew it was going to take smart racing on that course because the snow came in. And she shined and it was awesome. To be able to bring this home to my community has been so emotional. I got a hero's welcome. Thousands of people in the streets for 60 miles to my house, following fire trucks, ambulance, city workers, all these people that have been there to support me. This is a dream come true, and the UP shining gold right now.
Nick, I got to tell you, one of the reasons people love you so much and have been cheering for you is because you put it all out there. You wear your heart on your sleeve. After you've lost in that individual race, you cried in that interview, and you said something that stuck with a lot of people. You said, you know what, I'm 40 years old and I'm running out of chances. Now, I'm sure you've lost before. I'm sure losing is hard every time, but in that moment, why do you think it hit you so hard after that race?
I mean, it's just, you see that whole dream, that dream you've been chasing for 17 years, and you saw it slip through your hands. And I wasn't 100% aware that I was racing in a team race because I didn't know that we had two teams. I thought we only had one. There was a chance we only had one team. And then my teammate, Jake Vetter, who did a great job in his first Olympics, he met the criteria to get that spot. And so I thought that was it. And every other Olympics I had that I was able to say, well, next time we're going to work harder, and next times are running out. I mean, I have an expiration date on this elite level athletics, and just to know that it might not happen, it crushed me. It crushed me, and I made so many sacrifices this past off season so that I could live with the decisions I made and the choices I made had I not made the Olympic team. But I made the Olympic team, and then it was to not just going. I wanted a medal. I wanted to chase that greatness, and I thought that chance was gone.
Nick, you've been snowboarding since you were 15 years old, is that right? And this is it's not a full-time job, right? What did it take to get where you are now?
It took so many people supporting me. And like you said, this isn't my full-time job. So, shocker, Olympic snowboarders don't always make a lot of money, especially in my discipline. And it's been very tough. But one thing that I've learned from being from the Midwest and from the Upper Peninsula is work ethic. I was taught that from my family. And I've been a construction worker. That's how I pay for this and I fund this dream. I'm a concrete worker, contractor in the summers. and it allows me to work my butt off and save my money up and use that money when it's too cold and there's too much snow to pour concrete. So it was like the two perfect jobs, other than both of them completely destroy my body. So it makes it even harder to keep up with these kids. But for me, there's no excuses. If you want it, you got to go and get it. And that's the only way that I was able to help fund this dream. And then the support. My support system is better than any Olympic athlete I've ever met. And when they come from these Olympic hotbeds, it's not that big of a deal. When you come from the Upper Peninsula, from a town of 3,000 people, it is a big deal. And the amount of support to help you through those lows, to keep you level-headed on those highs, I owe it to the entire community of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
You get back home, you're wearing that medal. Your 17-year-old son, Landon, greets you at the airport, gives you an enormous hug. What does he say to you?
Man, he just tells me how proud he is. And I mean, just to see him, I didn't know he was going to be at the airport. I knew there was going to be people and I was going to have family there, but I didn't know he was coming down. And he did a good job of surprising his dad. And I walked out and I was like, come on, man, you've cried enough. Hold it together. Let's try to be able to speak words. And then he walked out from behind the crowd and out they came. And as a dad, it's pretty awesome.
So, Nick, what's next? World Championships next year?
I think we do the same thing we did this year. We bust our butt. I live in and out of my van in the summer because my commute to the gym that I train at's an hour and a half away. So me and my dog and my son will be doing some camping and working out and training, getting ready so that I can give it a full run. I don't want to live with the regret of, could you have gotten a world championship right after that gold medal? And I don't want to have to think about whether I could or I couldn't have because of what I did. We're going to give it the best shot, and how it happens is how it happens.
Well, I think it's fair to say you have a lot more new fans cheering you on every step of the way. Gold medalist Nick Baumgartner joining us tonight. Nick, congratulations again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys, and thanks to everyone for the support and all the new fans and people that are in my corner. It's unbelievable for a small town kid.